Hey guys, listen, I wanted to come to you because I've had enough. I've had enough. Enough is enough. I'm at my breaking point. I cannot listen to our president getting crushed and abused the way he gets abused every single minute of every day. 96% of all coverage of President Donald J. Trump is negative. 96%. Can you imagine? 96 out of 100% of every news story that comes out is negative. Why? Because he won an election. That's what this is all about. The impeachment. Every single thing that's happened is because Trump won an election. That's it. That's the only reason. He won an election. They wanted this man impeached since day one. Since he came down that escalator, they were already thinking about, if he ever wins, how they're going to get rid of him. They hate this man. Now, before the election, when he gave money to Chucky Boy, he loved him. All the Democrats loved Trump. Oprah loved him. All the stars in Hollywood loved him. They all loved him. And then he runs for president, and now they hate him. And he's some kind of racist, bigot, homophobe, all this. It's all crazy. It's all craziness. And the time has come to stand up for your president. If you voted for him, or you're about to vote for him in 2020, you cannot sit on the couch anymore. You can't sit in the sidelines. The time for that is over. I'm sorry. And yes, I mean you. You. You voted for him, or you're about to vote for him, you support him, but you're behind the scenes. Like you're one of those who says, oh, Dave, I'm so glad you post this and do that and do it, because I just don't have the guts to do that. Now you have to. You don't have a choice anymore. Our country is about to go up in flames. If you didn't see, the other day, Bernie's campaign, they had undercover videos of Bernie's campaign. What did Bernie's people say? What are they saying? If Bernie doesn't win in Milwaukee, they're going to burn Milwaukee to the ground. Okay? And then they asked them, what happens if Trump wins re-election? The United States burns to the ground. They said the United States burns to the ground. Now you have a situation in Virginia where the governor, Democrat, is trying to take their guns. They think they're just going to walk into people's houses, here to take your guns. They're going to go, oh, absolutely. Let me go get it for you. Here you go. Here's the clips. Here's this. Here's that. Don't worry. My family is, open for anything that happens now. I don't have anything to protect them. So it's not going to happen like that. It's not going to go down like that. Okay? It's not going to go down like that. Democrats are trying to ruin this country. Ruin the country. They are. They hate Trump. They'll do anything to get him out. I'm shocked he hasn't been assassinated. Or try, at least. I'm shocked. Honestly. I am. I thank God that he hasn't. And I thank God we have a great Secret Service that is watching after him. But these people are crazy. They've lost their minds. They have no reasoning anymore. They're not in reality anymore. It's gone. It's all just gone, okay? We have to fight back. We have to stand up for this country. We have to stand up for our president now. The time is now. If you're one of those that says, oh, it's just another election, I hear this stuff every election cycle, this is different. Let me assure you it's different. And another thing you need to think about, when you go to bed at night, if you're a Christian, and I hope you are, when you go to bed at night, like I do every night of every week of every month of every year, I pray for my country and I pray for my president, because prayer is the most important thing in the world. We can't just willy-nilly this thing. I mean, we have to pray every night, like myself. I'm not trying to sound like I'm great, but I do, because I know it's important. I know it's important. We need to pray for him, because evil is coming at him every possible way. Every way. And prayer has to go out there, okay? Because if you don't know it or not, this country right now is like a dynamite about to explode. If Trump is taken out somehow, he's not going to give. He's going to be acquitted in the Senate, okay? They're not going to convict him. That's without question, okay? But God forbid something were to happen, and they just steal this man out. We have the greatest economy right now in the history of the United States. It's not a joke. History of the United States. We have the most jobs ever, 160 million people working right now. There's more jobs out there right now than people to fill them. That's awesome. Lowest unemployment for blacks, Latinos, Hispanics, women, the youth, and a 61-year low for everyone else. Wages are going up. GDP over 3. Median household income right now. It was up 450 with Bush, okay, after 8 years. It was up 975 after 8 years for Obama. You know what it's up for Trump? $10,000. Do you hear about that in the media? I don't. Have you seen anything in the media about it? $10,000. It went from $975, 8 years, to $10,000 in only 3 years with Trump. Okay? Stock market, you see what's happening. Every day it's breaking records. Every single day. Again today, broke another high. I think it's 131 highs now. Records. He's breaking records every day. Every day. This is the best president we ever had. Ever had. And all I hear in the media is, oh, Trump is this, Trump is this, Trump is bad, Trump is awful, Trump is orange. Hate, 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 hate. All I hear all day long. Hate, 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 hate. Why? He doesn't do anything wrong. What does he do wrong? They use all these quotes from back in the day, like the reporter thing. That's been debunked. For years now it's been debunked. There's video after video that debunks. He wasn't talking about the reporter. They say, oh, Mexicans, he calls them all rapists and murderers. No, he didn't. He said some are, and then the very next sentence. They never go to the next sentence. You can't hear one sentence and take that one out and say, this is what he is. You have to listen to the whole thing. The very next sentence, he said, but I know most of them are not. But some are. Obviously. Obviously some are. Illegals come over here, they rape some illegals, not all. Some illegals, they rape our women. They kill people. There are a lot of bad sex traffickers come across the border. Drug cartels. I mean, this is serious stuff. But Trump didn't say all these things. They take all these things and call him a racist and this. He's none of those things. You're just not understanding. You're listening to CNN. They're taking your words and they're twisting them. Trump could come out and go, ladies and gentlemen, I just took a great shower. And they'll say, oh, Trump doesn't like people that don't take showers. Oh, he hates the homeless. Trump hates the homeless. He can't win no matter what he does. If he makes one decision, he's done. If he didn't go to Iran, okay, and kill a terrorist that killed thousands of, didn't just kill them, brutalized them and killed them, and 604 American soldiers, and they have the audacity, the utter audacity to say that's a bad thing. But guess what? If Trump didn't, let's say he didn't do it, and the press found out about this, oh, he's weak. A week before this, I was watching CNN talking about how weak Trump is, how he didn't do anything. They had the drone strike. He did nothing about it. Now they attacked the embassy. Trump is weak. He always says he's strong, but he's not. And then he goes and does this, takes out a terrorist, the worst terrorist in the freaking world. And they call him the monster. Some of people on MSNBC said he was to blame for all those people that went down in the plane crash that Iran shot down. Somehow he's responsible? This man gets responsible for everything. It's not right. You can't allow it. I can't allow this. We can't allow this to keep going on. We have to fight back. And I don't mean physically or harm or anything like that, so don't get me wrong. I mean by prayer, number one. Prayer. Please, I know you say, oh yeah, I pray for the president. Do you really? Do you actually go down on your knees and pray to God for your president and your country? Because he needs it. He needs the prayer. We can't just, say, oh, well, I'm a supporter and that's it, but, I'm in the shadows. We can't do that anymore. I'm sorry. You got to take a side. Our country could be in deep trouble if they win. Socialism comes in. I'm sure you know what socialism is. I could show you thousands of videos of people who risk their lives coming over here from Cuba, Venezuela, and stuff like that. Risk their lives. This one guy I was just watching the other day was on a boat. It looked like 3 5-year-olds put this boat together. Somehow they made it. But he said, I literally almost died 100 times in this trip over here just to get away from socialism, to run from socialism. Do you understand? I mean, this is serious stuff. This is absolutely serious stuff. You have to understand. So we don't have a choice anymore. We have to fight back. We have to do everything in our power. Go online. Fight for Trump. Pray for him. Do whatever you can. Go to rallies. Okay? Get groups together. Okay? And protest the Democrats. I don't care what you have to do. Just do it. Okay? They have Antifa. They have all these crazy people out there that are beating Trump supporters with bike locks and baseball bats, spitting in their faces, kicking them, punching them, everything. Just for wearing a hat like this. Like this. For wearing a hat like this. Or Make America Great. Boom. They get beat up and almost killed? Reporters who are just reporting what's going on, getting smacked with bike locks? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Enough. People say, oh, never get mad on these. I am mad. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm mad. I'm mad. These Democrats, and not all of them, they're not all bad, the far left loony. Green New Deals, they're going to take your car and your truck, and no more planes, and no more straws, and no more. It's all craziness. It's all insanity. we need to fight back, and we need to do it now. Because this country right now is like a stick of dynamite. It's about to blow. You got to take a side. I'm sorry, it's the way it is. And some people say, well, I take God's side. Yes, so do I. So do I. I'm on God's side. But God also knows what's going on in this country. And don't you think he wants you to fight for what's right? In the Bible, it doesn't say, oh, well, do everything that's right, but don't do anything. Just sit there and watch others. Sit there and watch other people fight for what you believe in. Sit there and watch others do what you should be doing. No, the Bible doesn't say that. The Bible says, fight for what you believe in. Do what's right. And what's right is fighting for our president and this country. Or you're going to wake up in, 10 months? And you're going to have socialism. You're going to have a Green New Deal. They're going to knock on your door and they're going to say, we need the keys to your car, please. No more cars. And they're going to say there's no more buses, so forget about that. You want to go on vacation? Sorry. Can't go on a plane. The footprint's too bad. The carbon footprint's too bad. Global warming, it's all another thing I'm not even going to go into. Trust me, I can go on that for hours and hours and hours right now. But I'm not going to do that. You could wake up and there could be a real problem here. Okay, now you got Bernie's people. Who knows that? If they lose, they're talking about blowing up the world. You got Trump people that are not going to take Trump being stolen out of office, because that's what it would be. Nullifying our election in 2016, just taking it and smashing it. Okay, just saying you don't have a vote. That's what they're telling us by doing this, that we don't have a vote. This man has done more work than every president in the history of mankind in the first 3 years. That's not my opinion. That's a fact. They keep track of the things he does. He's done more work than every president in the history of mankind. And he's gotten 68% of his agenda done already. Breaking whose record? Ronald Reagan. The second best president of all time. And guess what? His was 49%. 68% Trump, 49% Reagan. You got to fight. You got to fight what you believe in. The time is now. Now. Please, I beg you.